Have you ever wondered if there's a surplus firearm on the market that doesn't cost an arm and a leg? Do you worry that you're going to spend all your grocery money on more ammo for your firearms? Well, in today's video, I'll be going over some of the most affordable surplus rifles in today's market. So let's get right into this video. For my first pick, I have to go with the Italian Carcano. In recent years, it's become more affordable to shoot with more people producing ammo for it, and there's so much of these surplus firearms coming into the market that it's pretty much the best entry level in 2024. And I see this going on for quite a long time now, so it's safe to say that prices are going to remain the same for the next couple of years. It also helps a lot of these companies now have them nowadays, so you can get it off the most trustworthy website you think of, and they also come off at a good price, between $150, $200, or I've seen some of them go up to $300 with a bit more of the collectible ones or the really good condition ones. But yeah, I mean, they're fine rifles, and we're going to be seeing a lot more in upcoming years, most likely. For the next rifle on the list, it has to be the Enfield musket. Recently, we've seen a large amount of them get imported into the United States from India, and it kind of switched hands from Century Arms to now Centerfire Systems. And they're neat little guns. From what I've seen and heard off the reviews is that they're a really good project gun. And for that kind of unique history to them, I believe they were police guns and civilian guns that were converted by the Mark III Enfields. But they really bring a historic firearm to your collection for a cheap price. For the cheap price of $115 at face value, you can get a cheap piece of military history from both the Indians and the British Empire, which is really neat and kind of special in today's market. You don't really get Enfields for that price anymore. Now for my next rifle, I have to go with the Mannlicher rifle. I've seen these guys on the market for a tiny bit now, and a couple years ago we were getting a lot of the straight pulls from Steyr, but now we're getting a lot of the bolt actions. And, it's just a really nice piece of history. From what I've seen, most of the Royal Tiger Imports has a very large collection of these for sale for a very chill price of from $150 to $200, which isn't that much. And now, of course, the more pristine and well-maintained condition firearms of the Mannlicher model are a bit more. I've seen them go for $300 with very historical or really low serial number ones going for $400. So, that's just to keep your mind on and kind of what you're looking for. Whether it's a project or a maintained rifle, you can get it for a pretty cheap price. However, in my opinion, it's a pretty decent rifle. I mean, coming up, I feel like it's going to be the next Carcano with plenty of 850R being produced now. I mean, not plenty, but there are people now making new ammo, which is really nice. I mean, compared to 10 years ago, you could barely find any. But now you're actually getting some newly produced ammo, whether it's for competitions, mostly just competitions actually. But, I do feel like a cheaper alternative will turn up in the next 5 years. The next rifle on the list has to be Balkan training rifles. You can get these guys either as projects or actual firearms, and they come at a pretty cool price of between $100 to $250. And these are all usually either 22 or I've seen some trainer guns for around, $125 to $300, and those being shotguns, which is just a really nice piece of history. In my opinion, my final rifle of this list, best for last, has to be the .303 British Enfield. Whether it's a Mark III or a Mark IV or even a DP rifle, they are perfect just for your starter collection. You can get them for around $190, $200 off a Royal Tiger. I don't really see anyone else competing with that type of price, but it is a project rifle if it's off a Royal Tiger. I've seen some pretty good ones though, but they are pretty good rifles. They've proven themselves in history as a very reliable rifle on many different fronts. It's just a good old rifle. For that price, you can't really beat it. And, you might have to reload in a couple years from what I've seen and heard. So, ammo is kind of getting a bit loose, but there's still the components to make more. So, it's just a good rifle. You can find ammo for it still, but, it has to be probably one of the better ones on the market you can get with a budget. So, see you guys in the next video. It's just a short video I just wanted to make. See you next time.